Another week begins with stark warnings that the world is going to end soon, which of course we all know, but let's remind ourselves of the many reasons why with today's world news. Jair Bolsonaro has won the first round of elections in Brazil. He won 46% of the vote, meaning he was just short of the 50% needed to win outright on the first try. He looks extremely likely to become the next president of Brazil after the election though, and although many people are concerned that the openly racist, homophobic and sexist ex-army captain might be the wrong man to unite a divided country, Bolsonaro has hit back at critics saying he'll turn Brazil into a great nation. Luckily, the president, who's compared himself to Donald Trump, has, in the North American president, a great example of how to unite people and bring a country together. Another thing Bolsonaro and Trump have in common is they think the Paris Agreement is a bad idea. The International Environmental Agreement aims for us to avoid murdering each other in a giant horrific resource war, which won't have an official name as we will have all killed each other. A new climate report released today, however, by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change warns us that we're all about to die horrible, horrible deaths sooner than we previously thought. It's got to the point where it might not be worth doing anything about the environment, not because nothing's happening, but because it's too late anyway. So like a school child who's still not done their homework on the last day of the holidays, maybe just switch the PlayStation on and write humanity off as a fail. In other news, Japan has said Britain would be welcomed into the Trans-Pacific Trade Partnership after Brexit. Brexiteers are likely to be very smug that someone, somewhere, wants to import the only thing left that the UK produces, Jaffa cakes. However, critics of Brexit are likely to point out that all the countries in the Trans-Pacific Trade Partnership are really, really far away. Nigel Farage, however, has said, who would you rather trade with, a drunk Pole or a friendly little Japanese? And finally, the Chinese head of Interpol has been arrested on corruption charges. China, who in the very near future will take control over what's left of our post-apocalyptic societies after the resource wars, is having a big push on tackling corruption. Seems particularly keen on arresting anyone who could be a potential threat to President Xi. Already 170 high-level officials have been arrested under President Xi, meaning not since the days of Chairman Mao has China arrested so many ministers and government officials. On a positive note though, at least China is joining in with turning the clock back to 1932. And that was the world's news.